Hi folks, today we're going to take a look at Joey Surreal and J-Town Press getting formally trespassed from another county building. But, as always, before we start today's video, a big thank you to all my current and new channel members and subscribers. Without your guys' continuous ongoing support, I couldn't keep this channel going, so I want to personally thank all of you from the bottom of my heart. And if you're new to the channel, please subscribe to the page, leave a like and a comment because it helps me with the algorithm, and if you can, please consider becoming a member. With all that being said, let's enjoy today's video.
Boy. This is security desk. We'll find out. Election screen right there. Hi, how you doing? I got this.
I think so. We have. Okay. Thank you.
Cool. Workers. Hi, how you doing?
Good, how are you?
I'm good.
So this is Sarah's in conjunction with this project that we're working on with this mailer. Sometimes we have a lot, so we have to update information.
Hello, how you doing? Doing what? Oh, really? Why is that?
There's a thing outside that you can read. There's
What?
a building requirement.
Oh, really? Requirements? Oh, interesting to know. Yeah, I'm just exercising my First Amendment right as a journalist, and I'm just thinking.
Shenanigans.
Na 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 na
Shenanigans.
na 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 na.
And we're going to be calling shenanigans here because Joey knows for a fact he's not supposed to be doing this. In fact, this takes place in Charlotte County, Florida. And in Charlotte County, all their county buildings have a specific rule and policy set up stating that videos and photos may not be taken in there without permission or only during public meetings. And if anyone asks them to stop recording them or taking their photos, they will be forced to stop or be trespassed from the property formally. Not to mention, this isn't the first time Joey has found out about this policy, because he has been trespassed in the past from this and has claimed that he has filed a civil rights lawsuit violating his First Amendment rights.
Video in public areas.
You're a journalist?
Yeah, that's all I'm doing. Yeah. How you doing?
Not
Hi.
allowed to do that, sir.
Do what?
Take pictures, movies.
Movies.
You're not allowed to use that.
So who says that?
Here, let me show you. Come on in.
Who are you?
Right here.
Who are you?
I'm a security officer.
What's your name?
Carl.
Cool.
Oh, it's right over there.
You know it's a constitutional right to record in public?
But it's superseded
So
on this.
that
because-
supersedes the Constitution?
Not the Constitution.
Okay,
but
so
this
then-
is the law of the building. That's all right. You just do what you want to do.
Wow, he's iPad. One more sugar for Carl.
Carl, you're calling men with guns? Carl, who you?
The Army had him swore an oath to the Constitution.
Say again?
Assuming when you were in the Army. The Army
I was?
So you swore an oath to the Constitution.
I'm sorry?
You understand the U.S. Constitution?
I do.
First Amendment.
It's the freedom of press, sir.
And the hierarchies of
Now, you two geniuses keep arguing that this violates your First Amendment rights and this violates constitutional law, and in fact it doesn't, or it would have already been taken down by the state Supreme Court. Not to mention the fact that the 1976 case of Greer v. Spock states that just because a place is freely open to the public to visit and is owned and operated by the government doesn't mean it's a First Amendment held protected area. Not only that, since this is a historic courthouse, and yes, it is still used for legitimate work, they could classify it as a limited public forum or a non-traditional public forum. The policy states that you could film there if there's a public meeting, but yet you can also film outside the building. But inside, they have the right to ask you to stop, or they have the right to trespass you from the property.
Laws, how the U.S. Constitution is the Supreme Court, the law of the
Yes, I
land.
can.
Okay, well,
You
then,
guys,
so you're telling me-
you can talk all you want.
Yeah, absolutely.
We'll have the sheriff down
Yeah.
there shortly and escort you out.
Yeah.
Why is that? I don't understand. Why would you do something like that? Is this like, photographing is not a crime in public?
I'm sorry?
Photographing is not a crime in public.
You're in
Just
a
on
county
So
building.
what's the, yeah, this is exactly why we have a right to do it.
I understand what you're saying.
Brandsburg v. Hayes, you know what that is? Anywhere that the public can be, I can record it. That's case law.
I'm sorry?
That's case law.
What's that?
Brandsburg v. Hayes. That's case law. Anywhere that, well, I'm not telling you there's case law on that. Anywhere that the public can be, I can record it. Smith versus Cummings,
You want to be quiet so I can say something?
I'm explaining to you case law. You don't care about that.
What you guys do?
What do we do?
You take this, try to cause an uproar.
Really?
And you sell it on YouTube.
Really?
Make money off of this.
Sell it on.
Now, this gentleman may not be 100% knowledgeable when it comes to how YouTube works, but he is accurate about why you are actually there. You're not there to gather content for a story, and you're not there to interview somebody or get B-roll. You're there to cause an uproar. You're there to cause a scene, to get the police called, or get trespassed from the buildings so you guys can try to file a frivolous lawsuit and get some go-away money.
YouTube?
Was that how they brainwashed you?
No, I'm not brainwashed. I see it.
Even if we was to do that, but this is not what we do. But if we were to do that,
Why must you turn my office into a house of lies?
is that illegal?
Well, that's your opinion.
Is that illegal? It's not a crime.
I'm not a judge,
It's
so
not
I'm not
exactly.
gonna- I'm not gonna-
So we come with no ill will.
Yeah, there's already been U.S. Supreme Court case
Okay.
law, so.
This is the county ordinance here.
Now, this is the bogus, unconstitutional county ordinance that Charlotte County has in every county building, administration building, libraries, DMVs, you name it. Video and audio recording is prohibited. It's a crime. Now, for those of you that did not know and was unaware of this, you might want to pause it there real quick and read it. Let's keep watching.
Well established.
That they think that this supersedes the First Amendment of the Constitution. I come
I'm
very
not saying that.
respectful.
I'm saying this is
Well,
their,
I know.
This is their ordinance that unless
we
it's
come with
a
no ill
public-
will.
Unless it's a public meeting, I think you're
Yeah.
allowed to.
No, we can do it here too. This is
I'm not allowed.
open to the public. This
Did
is
you know that the U.S. Constitution was actually the people writing to the government? It wasn't the other way around. So it's not the government allowing us to have rights. We told our government that we have these rights. That's what, if you read the first three words, it says we the people. That is we the people addressing our government.
So what do you guys do for a living?
journalism.
Journal.
That's it.
You're not even a real journalism. That's right.
You got a license?
Oh, do we need one?
Your license.
Do we need
Just
one?
ask if you have one.
I'm just asking, who is
Yeah, my birth certificate. It's my license for that.
You got a,
My
you got a
birth certificate. Yeah.
Right here, see the press badge? That's my press badge.
It's,
My
it's,
company.
it's freedom, sir. It's just like you're cussing in public. Do we need a license to cuss?
You shouldn't. It's vulgar.
No, you shouldn't,
Big
but
words.
now we're talking about rights here,
I mean,
not
if
feelings.
you can't come up with decent words to convey your expression,
But it's still protected in the first.
Yeah, it's still,
It's not subjective. It's
it is.
protected.
It's
right?
just poor taste.
That's
yeah.
an opinion. That's subjective.
Read the Bible, you'll see.
Oh, absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
But my point is what he's trying to make is it may be you may consider it rude and vulgar,
Yeah.
but it's still protected.
It's
free
still
speech.
I
protected.
understand.
That's all. That's the only point he's making. He's not saying that he uses those words. I'm
Yeah.
saying that he's just using that as
An example.
Just
That's all
like
it
the
is.
Second Amendment, basically, so what happened with the Second Amendment, I'm sure you understand, it's not for personal protection, it's not to go out and shoot a deer, it's so you can actually defend yourself against a tyrannical government. Is that correct?
That's correct.
Well, the First Amendment is actually applied the same way. So free speech is actually so you can speak ill against the government. Freedom of press is so I can point the cameras at the government. That's specifically what it's designed to do, to report on the government. Everybody is a journalist. So now you're trying to impede our journalism. Whether you think it's whatever your subjective opinion is, I guess it's kind of like an 8-9, like a double negative, but whatever your opinion is, it doesn't make a difference.
You just called law enforcement.
Yeah.
For what?
No, I just called my boss.
Oh,
Yeah.
for what though?
Well,
I don't
I've
understand.
asked you to quit filming, you refused to.
Right.
So
But
this open,
he'll take it.
this is open
this
to
open
the.
to the public?
The building?
Yeah.
Is it a public building?
Sure.
Is it open to the public?
It's
So
open to the public.
can the general public get services here?
Absolutely.
There you go.
There you go.
But there are
But yet you're not understanding something I just went over. When it comes to Greer v. Spock, as I addressed it earlier, just because a place is owned or operated and open to the public to freely come to, it does not mean it's a First Amendment protected area. It can have time, place, and manner restrictions placed on it like it does. Not to mention, you guys are misquoting the First Amendment rights that we have to prove your point, to make your guys' argument seem more valid. Yes, we do have the right to freedom of press, and the freedom of religions, and the freedom to assemble, and the freedom to redress our government, and the freedom of speech, but it does not mean we're not subject to freedom of consequences. Yes, you could swear in public, but it can also become disorderly conduct. And I will not deny the fact that a Supreme Court justice once said, one man's curse word is another man's lyric. But it does not mean you guys get carte blanche to go into any government building you wish just to, quote unquote, gather content for a story that never existed.
There are rules and regulations where if someone does not want to be filmed, you're supposed to turn those off.
No. Now their feelings goes and trumps my rights.
Private people.
So they're not private people here. Are they all you have to do is close the door.
They have work to do.
These are public employees.
Excuse me. Can you step up? Yeah, can you step up here? I'll be glad for you to step up. Anytime you're ready. Yeah, absolutely.
It's ridiculous.
That's why I do.
Come on, man.
Please.
Yeah, absolutely.
No.
I'm not gonna leave her alone.
No.
They're public employees. They're not private citizens. They don't got expectation of privacy, sir. Smith versus Cummings case law. We have a right to record them while they're working in our tax dollars. To put it in those words.
But you're not understanding that Smith v. Cummings applied to filming the police in the course of their duties. Not to mention the simple fact that you guys just ran in there when they were actually trying to do as you asked them to close the door if they didn't want you guys in there. This is the problem with frauditors. They say one thing, but mean another. Their actions do not condone with what they actually believe in. In fact, all of their actions and all of their words show the opposite meaning of what they want to do. If this was truly about education, they would actually provide the proper information to educate people. If this was about transparency, they would be more transparent about everything.
That's all we're doing, man.
Look, see, they even put.
That's it. We take a video, we'll be leaving. When you guys cause this issue, you can come in.
They swear an oath to the Constitution.
I took video in here.
Put on
Man.
this big show with all the American flags.
Yeah, that's crazy, man.
And all the pro-American stuff.
You guys are the ones that are not complying with the First Amendment. You right now, they're public employees. They're not private citizens. And if they were in private, even if they're private, they're in public. There's no expectation of privacy.
The fuck are you talking about? The fuck are you talking about?
Their feelings won't trump what I'm doing right now. However they feel a certain way, that's not my issue. I'm working. I have a job like you do. I don't care. Go ahead. It's not a crime. It doesn't hurt people. Document
Shenanigans.
No.
Shenanigans.
No.
And we have even more shenanigans. Joey, it's not a crime that you are taking photos or videos. It's the crimes that happen afterwards. What do I mean by that? Well, for example, when these guys, and I mean this by all frauditors, get kicked out of a building or told they can't film somewhere or arrested, they call flood. They have their followers call flood the police stations or call flood the city halls, or they file frivolous FOIA requests, or in some cases their followers will make violent threats or send blank faxes to wear out the machines, causing an interruption of services. That's a crime. But yet you guys don't do anything to stop it. That is the problem. That is why they have to have rules and laws to stop frauditors like you, Joey.
Government and redressing and recording them, it's not a crime. You guys, you're trying to make this into a crime. You just call law enforcement. For what? We're not breaking the law. Do you understand that? We would have been probably out the door already. It's not a big building. But now we got to stay because we don't run from cops. Now we're going to see, you know, that's ridiculous. It is. And not. It's exactly. So you just called them for what? What wrongdoings did we do? What wrongdoings did we do right now for you to call them? Do you understand? Well, I know you got to follow orders for a living.
Audio and video recording anywhere inside the county buildings or conveyances, except during public meetings as provided below or otherwise approved by the county administrator. Any audio or video recording that is conducted outside of the county buildings must be done in an orderly manner and must not interfere with the use of the county facilities by visitors. So we're in there to say, how am I interfering with the county facilities?
Well, they feel you're interfering.
Their feel?
Interpret it however they want, and it's subjective. That's the same thing with subjective free speech. So if they sit there and make hate speech like in Canada, who's the one that determines hate speech and what's not? That's the same thing. You're basically making a subjective thing. It's subjective. It's feelings. I feel like you're doing that. So you can go off of feelings and just arrest whoever you want. Is that how the Nazis did it?
Not following everything you're saying.
You're not following.
But it's facts. Why don't? It's facts though. That's what it is.
Excuse me.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Now, we will be jumping ahead to when the supervisor shows up to deal with these two idiots and to give them their trespass notices. I am cutting out the dialogue of J-Town and the security guard of her just basically asking, did she break the law? Did she use a profanity? And Joey going around messing around with the Uncle Sam statue.
Hey, yo, guys, I'm Tony from Security Manager, Charlotte County Board of Commissioners. How you doing today? Good. How you doing, Joe?
How you doing?
Good, man. My name's Tony Pribble, Security Manager, Charlotte County Board of County Commissioners. So, by rules, and Joe, you already had this conversation.
Yeah, I had. You know where he's from? The administration building. Yes. The one I'm suing.
You're not allowed to record inside the building. If you continue to record inside the building, you're going to be trespassed from the property. You understand?
No,
me,
you
sir?
can't trespass.
Do you understand me, sir?
All right.
And we
So
don't have any
you're going to
public-
trespass me?
Yes, sir.
And you're not law enforcement.
I don't need to be law enforcement.
He's the manager of the building, sir.
So you know what you guys are doing wrong here, right? Okay. So if I don't leave, you're gonna trespass me. Yes. Say it on camera.
Huh?
Say it on camera.
I'm going to trespass you if you don't leave the building.
Okay. What was your name again?
My name is Tony Pribble. I'm the Security Manager for Charlotte County Board of County Commissioners.
So you're turning this into a crime. My First Amendment right to
If
record.
that's what you want to call it, sir.
No, this is what it is.
Okay.
Now, that was the administration building in Charlotte County. About maybe 2 weeks after that encounter, I received this through the mail, a criminal trespass notice, which they didn't even send it to the correct address, which is my mailing address, my house. It actually got sent to my grandparents' house, which is odd and weird to me because I never once gave my information to these fools. But it's okay because I'm actually glad I did receive this notice because it is definitely going to help my case, if you know what I mean, along with this one that I'm about to receive. Check this out.
You really think keep getting criminally trespassed from county buildings is going to help a case? Wow. And perhaps they looked up your criminal record and looked at what was your last known address to send out that criminal trespass notice. You're making it seem like they're stalking you. Just like LIA said when he claims that the Nassau County police officer ran him off the road, which never happened. You are defiantly breaking the law. No judge is going to look at you and say, yeah, you're doing what's right. When you know there's a city ordinance that's policy that does not violate the Constitution and you keep doing this. Eventually, you will end up in jail. And, well, we all already know what happens to idiots in jail.
Yeah.
Rule number 8, by policy and ordinance says you cannot audio video record inside any of our facilities.
So this supersedes the U.S. Constitution?
This is what we go
I'm
by.
just asking, it's a yes or no. So this
Listen, man, we have a constitutional right, man.
We're not going to go that route, okay?
Why not?
We are going to trespass you if you refuse to stop video recording. I'm going to trespass you from this facility. If you continue on, I'm going to go to the police department and have you placed under arrest for trespass after warning.
For recording in public.
Yes.
So what do you think about that shit?
enough?
Is that corrupt? Is that corrupt or
Police
what?
officer supervisor? Or who's your supervisor?
My supervisor, I'm trying to get a hold of him now.
I
He's
could
the
just-
director of facilities, and he's not available.
Okay. So
I could just add him to add this to the lawsuit. That's fine.
Do what?
I'm just gonna add this to the lawsuit.
fine.
That's fine.
That's
You don't
fine.
care about that.
No.
You don't care? Absolutely. I know you don't care.
So do you want to
So
continue to record?
say your
or
name
do you
again.
want- or you want me to-
like the trespass.
you want-
Yeah, give me the trespass. I'll take the
I need
trespass.
your information to do
Nah, you're not taking my information.
I know your information.
Betsy?
Betsy?
Ross?
Okay, we're gonna go that way.
Yeah.
Okay.
You gotta. It's gotta be under warning, bro. We'll leave.
Well, they don't need to actually do that. They are giving you a formal criminal trespass warning, which gives you a time frame of when this trespass warning expires. And as it does state in Florida law 810.08, whomever, without being authorized, licensed, invited, or willfully enters or remains in any structure or conveyance, having been authorized, licensed, or invited, is warned by the owner or lessee of the premises or by any person authorized by the owner or lessee to depart and refuse to do so commits the crime of criminal trespass in a structure or conveyance. Joey, since you are already having one of these criminal trespass warnings for the administrative building and now for the historic courthouse, you're not helping your case. And if J-Town wants to keep giving fake names, she could get an additional charge of perjury when it comes to that matter.
The warning. That's the way it works. What was your full name again?
You already have it on recording.
Say it again. Give me your full name again. This is even better. I'm so glad he came.
What's your address?
America.
Hey, you know you're the face of tyranny, right?
Wow.
You're the face of tyranny. You're dirty, bro.
If you have to know that.
You're dirty.
So
Usually when tyranny happens, that's
Yeah,
when you're shaking.
you're dirty, man.
Now, normally somebody makes a faux pas like that when, they get their foot stuck in their mouth. Except for when it's a frauditor, whenever they open their mouth, stupidity comes out. The man says he has a neurological condition that causes him to have tremors and to shake. But what do you two idiots think? It makes him have some kind of fear of he's doing something wrong. As J-Town did try to backpedal from it, Joey keeps doubling down by insulting this gentleman. Why? Because that's the kind of classy guy Joey is.
You're dirty. You're dirty. Photographing is not a crime, dude. It's not a crime. It's a protected activity. Smith versus Cummings, you're not even aware of that. Not even aware of that case law. We are allowed to record our public officials while they're working on the course of the duties? No. Brandsburg v. Hayes, wherever the public can be at, that's case law. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I am going to keep on. I can just add this on to the lawsuit I'm doing. This is exactly why I investigate you guys. You guys are dirty. You guys are corrupt.
Do you know where the U.S. courthouse is in Tampa? Okay, good. You'll find it. It'll be on the summons.
Yeah. Corruption is real in America, guys. Tyranny. This guy's a tyrant, dude. Straight tyrant, infringing on my First Amendment right.
You keep using the word. I don't think it means what you think it means.
Can I help you?
Yeah, I was here to see you.
Okay, let me check for you.
Thank you.
Infringing on her rights, dude. You will pay for this. You're gonna pay for this. Guaranteed. Guaranteed. Tyrant. Huh?
I'll take the trespass and I'll walk out.
Yeah.
I don't need an officer. He's giving me a formal trespass.
Yeah. That's it. He's done now with that. This is the second time he's done now. Yeah. Yeah. All right. So, we just waiting for the slip or what?
He's supposed to be giving us the paper. I want the paper though.
Yeah. So now I can get another slip here. Are you gonna give me one of those slips too? I would like one. Huh?
All right. For rule number 8.
Okay.
Okay. This is for you.
Perfect.
This one's for you. Rule number 8 states the reason you're being trespassed. Do not come back on the property. If you come back on the property within 1 year, you will be placed under arrest. You understand that?
For 1 year? All right.
What's the property?
This property, 226.
For this property only? All right.
Right
Cool.
now, yeah.
Okay,
And
cool.
if you continue to go on other properties, I'll continue to trespass you, and we will continue.
Then also, we just keep getting bigger and bigger, man.
Yeah, we just need one.
Yeah.
And we're going to end the video here. These two idiots were formally trespassed for 1 year from the courthouse here in Charlotte County, Florida. Now they claim that they're going to file a lawsuit, but they say that about everything. So, if you guys like this video, please like, share, and subscribe. Leave a thumbs up and a comment because it helps me with the algorithm. And if you can, please consider becoming a member. With all that being said, be well, be safe, and I will see you guys. And a special thanks to all members of the news team. Without your guys' continuous, ongoing support, I couldn't keep this channel going. So I want to personally thank all of you from the bottom of my heart.